Okay, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to optimize your PC so it runs at its full potential. So you want to go to your settings and go to System and then go to Display. Go to Advanced Display and make sure this is at the max that it can go to. Then go back to System, go back to Display and go to Graphics. And make sure that Fortnite is on high performance. And if you're wondering where to go, copy this right here and then make sure that it's on high performance. Then you want to go do Change Default. And depending on what you have, it will say something different, but for mine, it says this. Make sure that it's on this one, the RTX that you use. Make sure this is on. And if you don't use Bluetooth, turn this off. And Ethernet, make sure you're always using Ethernet if you want low ping and high FPS. Go to Personalization, go to Colors, and turn this off. Go to Apps, Installed Apps. And if you don't know what something is, like if you don't know what it is, probably don't delete it because it could be something important. But if you know what something is and you don't want it, delete it because that will help with your PC. And then go to Gaming, make sure Game Bar and Captures is off and Game Mode is on. Go to Accessibility. There's really nothing on accessibility. Now make sure all these are off, all these Windows permissions. It won't like destroy your PC or anything. And then make sure that notifications are off, phone calls are off, call history is off, and radios is off. And always make sure that you're like checking for updates because I check for my updates every day and there's always a new one. Okay, and then we're gonna get into the good stuff. So the first thing you want to do is like search up and you want to go to startup apps and make sure everything is off. Then you want to go back and you want to go to edit power plan and you want to do change advanced power plan and make sure this is on high performance because it's always gonna like default's gonna be at balanced. And you want to like copy all these, like some of these don't matter, but like wireless adapter settings do, and some of these do matter, so just try to copy them. And then you want to do here and choose a power plan and make sure this is on high performance. And then you want to do choose what the power buttons do. And when I press the power button, you want to make sure that it's on shutdown. And then when I click the sleep dot, do nothing. And that will make sure that when you click the sleep button, it's not sleeping. And when you shut it down, because when you don't do those settings, I'll show you. It'll make sure this uptime will make it like super high. Like it'll make it like super long. So, you don't want that. And then you want to go back to here and then you want to do system configuration. Gonna go to boot and do this. Go to advanced options. Make sure number of processes are at as far as you can, like the max that you can do. And then you want to go to services and you want to copy these ones. And I have a lot of them on for like, because I need to make stuff. But if there's like some stuff that you don't want on there, yeah. And then you want to click apply, click OK, and you're gonna need to restart it to do like whatever. And here are some more PC tweaks. Is that you want to go to your search bar and search up registry editor. And you want to highlight whatever you have in your text and copy and paste this in. And it's going to be in the description. Click enter and go to this one. And put the base on this one. And also in this description, it's going to show you what numbers you need to put in the value data. And for me, I have 16 gigs of RAM. So this is the one I'm going to put in there. But depending in the description is how many you're going to need to put in there. And then you're going to click OK. Click exit and go back into the text bar. I'm going to go to add or remove programs. And then go to system components. Go to game bar and click on advanced options. And make sure that your camera and microphone is off to make sure that they're not spying on you. And that you have low input delay. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some Epic Games launcher settings. So you wanna go to your library, and then you wanna go to here and click on Manage and click on Verify Files. And I like doing this like 1 to 2 weeks because it's like good to keep doing that to really make sure that you're not having any viruses. And if you like randomly get like super high like super high ping and it's happening too much, this is probably what you have to do. And yeah, that's basically what you have to do so you do not like lose anything, because you don't want to lose anything. And then when you're done, you want to go to here and go to options, and I have saved the world on because I do use save the world, but you should not have it on. And then turn this off and turn this off. But make sure you have this on, because when you have this on, it downloads all the skins and pickaxes and back blings. And that's good, because when you go into a game and you have this off, it's just going to keep downloading and downloading. And you do not want that. And then you want to go to your settings. And you want to scroll all the way down to Fortnite and check mark this. And you want to put this in. And this is going to be in the description below. So, and when you put this in, it use all available cores. And then NOSPLAY and LANPLAY is like some names to get rid of delay that you don't want. And then our final steps is going to be our Fortnite in-game settings. So you want to go to your settings and make sure this is on full screen. And I have it on window full screen because I play on stretched res. But I know most of you don't play on stretched res, so make sure it's on full screen. VSync off, and it literally says you will get a higher frame rate. And then so whatever your monitor is, go 1 up from whatever your monitor is. So I play on 165, so I'll go 1 up. And then always make sure you're playing on performance mode. This doesn't matter, but this needs to be off. And 3D resolution, it does say that I can put your frame rate up. 75 is not horrible. Like, it doesn't make your game, but it does make your game a little more pixelated. So I feel like 75 or 80 will be like your go-to. And make sure that all these are on low. And view distance is not like if you can see players, it's how far you can see weapons. And then textures low and meshes low. And make sure this is disabled. Like make sure this is disabled. And then show FPS can be on. This doesn't matter, but sound quality, make sure that's on low, because it may, like I said, it can maybe decrease performance. These two don't matter, but subtitles, make sure that they're all to the left, and make sure that off, extra small, white, non, and clear. And visual sound effects doesn't matter. Always make sure that your output's on there. And then this creator options thing, you all would probably help you the most, but like I don't really think it will matter for like your frame rate. And then it says NA, and make sure that it's on your region. Make sure, because it does auto to NA Central sometimes. And make sure that these don't matter. These don't matter, but this does matter. Make sure these are both off. This is off. Make sure all these are off. Or this doesn't matter though, or yeah, this doesn't matter. You can have that on if you need it. And the more that you lower this, the more higher the FPS you're gonna get. So, record replays always off. And if you have to record replays, like you have to, just turn this one on. You don't need high quality. Energy saving, make sure this is off, all off. Like you always want this off, like always. And then go to here, and I like this more, but that's HUD scaled, the more lower. But this, just make sure this one's off, and this one's off, and this one's off. Then go to gyro. If you do not use gyro, make sure all these are off, like all of these, but if you do use gyro, that's to you. This doesn't matter. Keyboard controls, this doesn't matter, but if you do go on controller, make sure that these are all off. Doesn't matter, but this does matter. Make sure that this is off, because this can really affect you. This off. This doesn't matter, but make sure all these are off. If you want this off, you can have it off, but I like having this on so people can like see how good you're doing in like Fortnite. And then also locker really does matter. I recommend always having like skins without that many effects. Like this one's skin doesn't have a lot of effects, but if you have this one, you're gonna get higher. Remember, and then pickaxes. Usually, most pickaxes don't have too many effects on them, but like this one has effects, and this one does. So I recommend like these ones. Most sweat skins, like these, should all work except this one and this one. And then glider, and then always make sure that you have you always make sure that you don't have a backpack. And yeah, that was the Fortnite in-game settings.